Hey everybody, it's Maggie. We are here at New York Fashion Week. We're at the Christian Siriano show, and guess who I have with me?
Hey guys.
One of my faves. It's Anthony Cole with Sebastian, and the models are in rehearsal. So this is the perfect opportunity to talk to Anthony about what you should bring to Fashion Week if you ever get the opportunity to do a show. So I'm going to flip this around on him, and you can see his setup. He did not clean up for us, as you're going to see in a minute. No.
Hey guys, welcome behind the stage with Christian Siriano.
So show us what you have going on here.
So,
what are the things that you have to bring that most people wouldn't think to bring?
every color hair that you could possibly imagine, because a lot of times the looks that happen, the models have a lot of layers, especially with this look today. Let me just show you this look. So we have this look going on here, and it's a two-strand braid and a two-strand braid on one on the side part, one near the temple on the other side, and then we have a four-strand weaved braid going through here, so that we get these really cool knots going on. So a lot of times when you realize, you think during Fashion Week, if it's going to be braids and long hair, that all the models are going to have long hair, but it's not necessarily true.
Somebody's saying Game of Thrones. It's very
Yes.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it could actually be very Khaleesi, right?
Yeah, very cool. All right,
Yeah.
so now that you know what the look is, what did you bring with you to make sure that you could?
So what I brought with me, what I wanted to knock out is to make sure that I was doing braids. So this particular braid that we're doing right now is a little difficult because if you notice, everything is really soft and clean. Nothing's held down with a rubber band except for the bottom. So it has to remain to look very soft because he didn't want it to be gelled hard. He just wanted a really, really soft look. But there was some androgyny to the collection as well. So he wanted to have that really soft, high, hard part. But I softened it with using a two-strand braid. So it has both of the feels. So what I brought with me today is to make sure that I brought my liquid tools with me. And one of the tools that I brought with me to do my braids is Eruptech. So Eruptech is made with volcanic ash. So volcanic ash gives me this really grid kind of feeling, so that this way I have a good strong grip while I'm doing the braids, and it doesn't make it wet.
On your finger, your palm?
Yeah, I'll put it in my palm. And it's not going to make the hair wet. It's going to be very super matte.
All right, cool.
And it really just gives me a nice hold with a dry feel, rather than having a wet feel.
Sorry, you just washed your hands, didn't you, right before?
I did, but that's all right.
Okay, and then what about tools?
All right, so tools I just brought like my bristled brush because of this, but we also have to remember that we need to bring your roll brush just in case that you need to straighten the model's hair out. Not every model's gonna have straight hair when they walk in, right? So you have to bring a straight iron. You have to bring, I brought my straightening iron. I brought,
behind everything, okay.
so we have an array of all different color bands, right? For red hair or clear, for blondes.
Wow.
So you have to make sure that you have a whole bunch. And then another thing that I always say to bring is bring a silk scarf with you, always. Although the people who are dressing the models behind stage, sometimes they'll have the scarves, but sometimes they won't. So you gotta just make sure, especially when you're doing a long, soft braid like this, to make sure that they're covering the braid so it doesn't get all broken up because some models have 3 changes. So we have...
So of all you've done a ton of these shows now. You've been doing this for years. So if somebody gets an opportunity to do Fashion Week, what, other than just, what is the one thing that you have used that you said, oh, I'll never use that, or that you're just so glad you brought in retrospect? Is it something as simple as these little rubber bands?
Simple as, yes, different colored rubber bands.
Well, an extension. Some people tell me all the time to bring extensions.
And different color extensions to make sure that they bring in clip ones as well as ones that don't have clips on them. See, we bring the clip ones on here, so this way it's simple and easy. We just tease the hair a little bit, stick it in, hit it, and it's done. But then sometimes those clips could get in the way, right? So you want to bring some that don't have clips as well. So both. You really have to keep your mind going and always be prepared and set yourself up for success.
And how many models are in this show?
31.
And how many hairdressers are there?
We have about 8 with us today.
8. So everybody's doing 2, 3, 4 models.
Yeah.
How many are you doing?
I did the main model, and then I'll do 3 of the models that are not having the look, that have shorter hair, that I discussed with Christian before. I'm probably going to wind up doing about 5 or 6.
Well, Anthony, we love you. Thank you for this time. Oh, and there's Morel. Morel, you have the coolest team.
Yeah.
I love him.
Oh,
I love him.
You too.
I love him.
And be prepared to have fun, because it's usually a group of nice people. Hey, your whole team's here.
Hey,
Introduce everybody.
So this is Dina Poulas,
Hi. Hello.
Morel Colkin.
I'm Christian.
And then what happened to Omar? Where did Omar go?
And where's Omar?
Hairspray or what happened to Omar? She's over there. There's Ashley Stone who's visiting us today. She's helping me out today.
Oh, Omar. Omar.
Just wait.
Just
We're
wait.
introducing the whole Sebastian team.
So this is Omar. We are live, Periscope.
What's
and
up?
again, Omar, yes, he eats.
I know,
And he always has
I
some
know.
bullshit.
Yeah.
You guys always dress. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great show.
Thank you guys.